Hey everybody, it's Mike Frieder here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week. This week we're talking about CMMC Control RA.L2-3.11.1. Periodically assess the risk to organizational operations, including the mission, functions, image, or reputation, organizational assets, and individuals resulting from the operation of organizational systems and the associated processing, storage, or transmission of CUI. What a mouthful. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all of this CMMC, DFARS, and NIST SP 101.1 compliance stuff on top of an already colossal workload, well, I've got great news. You found your home here at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. Let's jump into it. So there's no getting around it. This control has a lot of big words, okay? And if you're like me, sitting at a third grade reading level, all I can say is, hang on, I think my team gave us a breakdown of what this actually means in like somewhat plain English. So basically where we are going with this is into the area of risk management. We all know that at the heart of NIST SP 101.1, there's a lot of risk management focus. Now, if you're an IT guy, risk management's on the periphery, but it may not be your main thing. And if you're an attorney, well then, risk management may be a little bit of a more familiar subject. And if you're a CEO, hey man, risk, that's like why I started my business, right? Taking big giant risks, managing those risks, not such a talent. Anyway, this is a great example where we are mandated to evaluate the risk of operating the business itself. All right, that's what this control is actually about. It's about evaluating the risk of operating as it relates to CUI in the building. This is a great example where we are mandated to evaluate the risk of operating the business itself and how operating the business may put CUI at risk. It's actually a really great high-level summary control, and if they would have used some more basic words, to be honest, I think more of us would have an easier time understanding the intent here. Rather than dive into the exact wording though, let's go straight into what the assessors are looking for on this one to learn more. So, two things they're looking for. One is determine if the frequency to assess risk to organizational operations, organizational assets, and individuals is defined. So, do we define the risk? Okay, do we define the frequency of how we're going to assess the risk? How do we solve this? This is a great question, all right? So, we actually created a quarterly risk management standard operating procedure. Okay, so if you're a client of ours, we actually customize a risk management procedure for your organization to help you meet this control, all right? The answer on paper is frequency is quarterly with larger annual reviews per the company risk management policy SOP, okay? It could be less often, it could be more often, it depends on the size of your company, the risks you're dealing with, etc. That's something we can definitely help you figure out, and again, if you're struggling on the risk management side of this, it's totally understandable. It's not until you get to really, really big organizations that risk management really sort of becomes more normalized. Now, determine if risk to organizational operations, organizational assets, and individuals resulting from the operation of an organizational system that processes, stores, or transmits CUI is assessed with the defined frequency. So in other words, do you have a policy about it? Okay, cool. The policy says it should be assessed quarterly. Then are you actually doing that assessment quarterly? And can we see evidence that you are? So this is implemented. See risk management meeting notes and timestamps. Now, again, so critical that you have some kind of evidence that you actually had meetings where you manage risk. If you're not doing that, it's something you have to start doing if you don't know how to do it. One of the coolest things we've created over the last 5-6 years in dealing with NIST is we've created a virtual compliance officer service. It's so cool. It allows us to come in and be your compliance officer. You only pay a fraction of the cost. So again, if you're looking at this and you're going, I don't have bandwidth to do this in my day, there's no way I can manage all of this risk. The good news is we're highly experienced risk managers. We do this every day, and it's a part of our workflow, and we can literally sort of mesh gears, if you will, and make this something that's really easy to do in your organization, led by professionals. So hey, at On-Call, we work with defense contractors just like you who have had this DFARS, NIST, ITAR, and CMMC compliance stuff dropped in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day. And we teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and getting this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now that's what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you. Looking for more help getting compliant? Our compliance experts are always on call for you. Visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the bio below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out here for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, smash the subscribe button to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. Until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there, and hit us up in the comments below if you would like to know anything else about information security and compliance, and I'll see you on the next one.